Do you study for hours but still fail to get good results? It may not be your fault. You could be just using the wrong study method. Part of the problem could be our current educational system. It expects every single student to fit into the exact same rigid box, processing information the exact same way. But our human brains simply don't work that way. Take Albert Einstein, for example. One of the greatest minds in human history completely hated his school's rigid, rote-learning environment and struggled heavily under their strict system. He succeeded only when he broke out of their box and embraced his own unique mental style. According to the famous psychiatrist Carl Jung, every individual's brain belongs to one of 8 basic personality types. This quiz is an independent informational tool inspired by Carl Jung's findings about the 8 core personality types. If you study against your brain type, learning feels like torture. In this video, we will find your 2-letter Jungian study type using 10 simple questions. Take a piece of paper and a pen. Let's start with round 1 to find your first letter. Now, for the first 5 questions, just choose letter I or E. Write down your choice. Question 1. Your teacher gives your group a big assignment. What do you prefer? Is it I, to take your part home and finish it quietly alone? Or E, to sit with the whole group and do it together? Lock in your letter now. Question 2. Where do you go when you need to study for a very difficult exam? Do you pick I, for a completely silent room where nobody can disturb you? Or E, for a lively cafe, canteen, or a group video call? Choose your spot. Question 3. A tough 3-hour exam has just ended, and you walk out of the exam hall. What is your immediate plan? Is it I, to go straight home and rest alone on your bed? Or E, to go celebrate with a big group of friends? Pick now. Question 4. You have a major doubt during a lecture with 60 other students in the room. What do you do? Do you choose I, to stay quiet and ask the teacher privately after class? Or E, to raise your hand and ask immediately out loud? Select your option. Question 5. A teacher cancels class and you suddenly get 1 free hour. What do you do? Do you pick I, to find a quiet corner to scroll your phone or study alone? Or E, to call friends and join wherever they are sitting? Lock it in. Now look at your paper and count your letters. Whichever letter you have more of is your first letter. Write it down clearly. Now, let's find your second letter. For these next 5 questions, choose T, F, S, or N. Keep a tally of which letter you pick the most. Question 6. The exam is tomorrow morning and you have not studied at all. What is your plan? Is it T, to target the highest yield chapters? F, to choose based on your gut feeling? S, to memorize definitions line by line? Or N, to quickly scan the overall summary? Pick your letter. Question 7. You are solving a difficult coding or math problem, but your answer is completely wrong. What do? Do you choose T, to run a cold logic check on your lines? F, to take a deep breath and close the book? S, to copy the teacher's exact example? Or N, to walk around and wait for an idea? Select now. Question 8. How do you design and format your notebook pages before an exam? Is your style T, for neat, logical bullet points? F, for colored pens and motivational quotes? S, for copying exact textbook charts? Or N, for sketching large mind maps? Choose your grid. Question 9. You have to choose your next college elective or stream. How do you decide? Do you look at T, for data on high job packages? F, to follow your deep personal passion? S, to pick clear, practical, real-world skills? Or N, to explore advanced future theories? Lock in your choice. Question 10. Your group members are fighting over a presentation. What is your role? Do you choose T, to prove who is logically correct with data? F to maintain peace and respect everyone's feelings, S to pick the safest, easiest option, or N to suggest a unique, risky idea. Final choice, go. Time is up. Count your choices for round 2. Whichever letter you picked the most is your second letter. Combine it with your first letter to get your 2-letter Jungian type. Now, look at your paper and check your letters. If your score is a close 3-2 split, like 3 introverts and 2 extroverts, don't worry. That is completely normal. It just means you are a flexible student who can adapt to different situations. But your brain still has a natural favorite. Whichever letter won by even one single point is your dominant direction right now. Trust that letter, combine it with your round 2 result, and that is your 2-letter code. Are you ready with your 2-letter personality code? Let's look at the master key to find your study archetype. Here are your results. If your first letter is I, check this master key slide. If your first letter is E, check this master key slide. What does each of these personality type actually mean? Let's look at all 8 brain types quickly. If your 2 letters are IT, you are the analytical sage with introverted thinking. Your secret power. You can break down highly complex coding, math, or engineering problems into perfect, flawless logic. Your worst study trap. Sinking into deep overthinking and trying to understand why a rule exists instead of just memorizing it to pass the test. If your 2 letters are IN, you are the visionary magician with introverted intuition. Your secret power. You are a master at seeing big-picture connections between completely different subjects. Your worst study trap, analysis paralysis. You can spend hours staring at abstract ideas without writing a single line of your actual assignment. If your 2 letters are IS, you are the anchor citizen with introverted sensation. Your secret power. You have incredible focus when it comes to routines, step-by-step notes, and memorizing concrete facts or equations. Your worst study trap. Getting completely stressed out and overwhelmed if the question paper patterns suddenly change from previous years. If your 2 letters are IF, you are the authentic rebel with introverted feeling. Your secret power. When a subject genuinely aligns with your personal values or passions, you study with intense, unstoppable focus. Your worst study trap. Completely ignoring or failing a class simply because you find the topic boring or the teacher annoying. If your 2 letters are ET, you are the strategic ruler with extroverted thinking. Your secret weapon. You are a natural at managing college group projects, setting strict study schedules, and executing goals on time. Your worst study trap. Memorizing things blindly for the marks without actually checking if your underlying conceptual understanding is correct. If your 2 letters are EN, you are the catalyst explorer with extroverted intuition. Your secret weapon. You learn new concepts at lightning speed and thrive during intense, high-energy group brainstorming sessions. Your worst study trap. Starting 5 different chapters with massive energy, but leaving all of them halfway finished before exam week. If your 2 letters are ES, you are the realist hero with extroverted sensation. Your secret weapon. You master hands-on tasks incredibly fast, excelling in computer labs, practical workshops, and direct problem solving. Your worst study trap. Feeling physically trapped and losing all focus if you have to sit down and read a dry textbook for hours. If your 2 letters are EF, you are the harmonizing caregiver with extroverted feeling. Your secret weapon. You keep the entire study group together, thriving when teaching concepts to peers and maintaining awesome morale. Your worst study trap. Spending all your time helping your friends clear their doubts while neglecting your own exam preparation. By understanding how your brain works, you can use your strengths to your advantage and challenge yourself to work on areas you need improvement. Remember, your 2-letter code is not a permanent label or a prison. Carl Jung believed that these personalities are just like masks we wear. Every single human being possesses all 8 characteristics. Some of your traits are more prominent and awake, while others are just dormant and sleeping. Think of this test as a snapshot of your current mental superpowers, not a rigid box. So next time you find it difficult to study something, remember to use your personality strengths to your advantage. For example, if you are an extrovert, you may benefit from combined study, whereas, if you are an introvert, you can dedicate some quiet, focused time to learn difficult topics. So, what's your 2-letter Jungian brain type? Drop it in the comments below. We can't wait to see which personality type is the most common. Finding your brain type is only the first step. Knowing how to study for your personality type is where your scores can really improve. Click the next video linked in the pinned comment or description to discover the study techniques designed specifically for your brain type. And if you enjoyed this quiz, share it with friends and family to discover their own 2-letter Jungian brain type. Good luck with your studies, and I'll see you in the next video.